الحمد لله رب العالمين ثم الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله محمد بن عبد الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن اتبع بإحسان إلى يوم الدين وبعد. Our topic today is when to perform ritual bath. The reason for Muslims to perform ritual bath. Some are compulsory. Many of the scholars says is 6 compulsory. This topic mentions both upper and senior secondary schools RIK book. It's a syllabus in senior school book, senior schools RIK book, and at the same time syllabus in junior school RIK book. So as a grade 9 student or grade 12 student, you must understand this topic well. When to perform ritual bath, the reasons, or the conditions where when one of them happens, you must perform ritual bath. These conditions, many of the scholars say, is 6 conditions. 6 conditions for you to perform ritual bath. First condition is after having janabah. First condition says after having janabah. Janabah can have 2 or 3 ways. You can have janabah 2 or 3 ways. You can have janabah one way for web dream. When a man see a dream, man or woman see a dream having a sexual contact with a woman, and he release someone, then it's compulsory on him or her to perform ritual bath before he do any act of worship. Some scholars say if he did not release sperm or salmon, it's not compulsory on them, a man or a woman, to do ritual bath. But the moment you see salmons on your clothes, or you realize that you release a salmon, then you have to perform ritual bath. The second one to having a janabah is sexual intercourse. When a man or a woman has sexual intercourse, even he did not release a salmon, the moment it enters, you have to perform ritual bath. That's compulsory. Even you do not release a salmon, you have to do a ritual. A third way of having janabah is masturbation. A man or a woman, and this is a process where a man or woman can finger himself or do certain things that will cause him to release a salmon without even having a contact with another person. It's happened in many ways. Some can finger themselves, or someone fingered you, or even this artificial. Now scientists introduce artificial penis, where women will use, those who did not have husband, or those who their husband is not around, they will use the artificial penis to satisfy themselves. Now it's happening in our country. It's happening in this country, Gambia here, where semesters, where people living in abroad, they will buy this artificial penis and send it to their wife here, for their wife to use this artificial penis to satisfy themselves, to masturbate themselves, even it is not allowed in Islam. These 3 ways we can have janabah in these 3 ways. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَإِن كُنْتُمْ جُنُبًا فَتَحَّرُوا. Whenever or wherever you are, if you have janabah, you must have clean yourself. It comes hadith Aisha radiallahu anha in book of Bukhari. It comes at the hadith of Aisha radiallahu anha. Aisha said, that hadith is in the Bukhari and at the same time the Muslims. Aisha said the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam says, إذا قعد بين ساعبه العربة ثم مس الختان الختانة فقد وجب الغسل. He said, Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, said, the messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, when a man sits between two parts, like the arms and the legs of his wife, and the 2 circumcised part meet, then the ghusl, ritual bath, is compulsory on both of them. Even you did not release, the ritual bath is compulsory on both of them. These are 3 ways for someone to have a janabah. The second one, when after nifas, that is after delivery, the post-delivery bleeding. When the woman gives birth, she will deliver a blood in a certain period of time. When that blood stops, the woman must clean herself, must do ritual bath in order to clean before he worship or before he come closer to her husband. She have to do ritual bath. It's compulsory on her. The third reason is after height. That is masturbation blood. When the men's blood stopped. After the men's blood stopped, women have to do ritual bath before she worship Allah or before she do any act of worship. Before she worship Allah or before she do any act of worshiping, like prayer or so on. The fifth reason is after a dead body. When someone die, a Muslim die, a Muslim die, his body have to wash with Ghusul Janabah before they prayed for him. Some scholars say the person also who was the dead body must perform ritual bath. The dead body we must do ritual bath for him. The third reasons, when someone enter in a Muslim, when someone enter in Islam, the person must do ritual bath before he do any act of worship. The person must do ritual bath before he or she do any act of worship. After embracing Islam, he should perform ritual bath. Before do any act of worship. 6 is when the opposite sexual organ touch each other. When the opposite sexual organ touch each other, then the ritual bath is compulsory. When when the penis touch the vagina, the ritual bath is compulsory. Even if they do not release, or he did not release salmon, he have to do, or both of them have to do ritual bath. The moment it touch each other, both of them have to do ritual bath. These are some of the compulsory, or these are compulsory where a Muslims have to perform ritual bath before he do any act of worship. There are some sunnah of ritual bath, which is like going to Friday Juma prayer, which is recommended you to perform ritual bath, or going to the Islamic festival, Eid festival, like Eid al-Duha or Eid al-Fitr, like Qur'an prayer or Tabaski prayer. Before going to the Qur'an of Tabaski prayer, you have to perform ritual bath. Some says before you enter the Masjid Kaaba, you have to perform ritual bath. Before you do Tawaf, you have to do ritual baths, and those are the recommended parts. But these 6 parts are compulsory according to many of the scholars. They said it's compulsory for Muslims to perform ritual bath before they do any act of worship.